Well, it's a stunning morning out here on the Nunes Plateau. We're at the end of Waratah Ridge Road, and today we'll be descending Scatters Canyon, heading up the Bungalbori and exiting via Hailstorm Retreat Canyon. Let's go. Access into Scatters Canyon and a number of others out here use the same entry and exit track for Hole in the Wall. As you can see, this is very well defined. So after about 2.5 kilometres of going down the Hole in the Wall track, we turned off to the right and followed this ridge line down to this point here where we are. To my right behind me here is the creek that flows through Scatters Canyon. For now, we're going to continue down the ridge line and drop into the creek. So we're on a pagoda high above a number of creeks here. Behind me about 500 metres is the start of Scatters Canyon. To my left, we're going to make our way down into one of the feeder creeks that'll take us down to the start of the canyon. Well, we left that high pagoda, scrambled down to the right, found a rough track that's led us down to the feeder creek. Now this feeder creek does have a canyon section before we get into Scatters Canyon itself. Well, this feeder creek has this beautiful section of canyon. Some people described it as low quality. For me, it's much better than Jungaburra. Well, that's a deep pothole. Well, for a low quality feeder creek, this has just been getting better and better. How good is this tunnel? After leaving the tunnel, the feeder creek became very choked with boulders and drop trees and just general debris. We eventually came to a waterfall into an amphitheatre. We bypassed this on true left and we're just scrambling back down now into the creek. We're going to head up creek and check out that amphitheatre. We hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, give it a like. Drop us a comment, and if you're not already, consider subscribing to our channel. Well, we've just finished the feeder creek, and it looks like there's a bit of a drop down into a pool. Bit of a scramble, bit of a jump combination thing happening. We're going to give it a go. Here goes. Well, that wasn't so bad. But we're just at the confluence of our feeder creek and the creek that flows through Scatters Canyon. We had a lot of fun exploring through that little canyon that we've just come through along our feeder creek, and Scatters Canyon itself starts a couple hundred metres downstream. Well, that tunnel swim was just amazing. There have been a few choke points along the creek and we've had to find a way around them. Well, we came across this pothole We decided not to go down into it and try and get this tricky climb up out. Instead, went round on the true right. Well, it looks like it's closing in again up to some open creek walking. Well, it looks like we've got another tunnel section. And this sand feels very soft. Yep, it is. Wow, what a corridor. Well, looks like we've got a swim ahead of us.
We hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, give it a like, drop us a comment, and if you're not already, consider subscribing to our channel.
So just after that swim, there's a massive boulder that blocks the creek. The creek flows under that, but it was blocked with debris. So on the right, we scrambled up and around. Nice, easy path. Well, we've reached the south branch of the Bungalbori, so that's it for Scatters Canyon. If you head right upstream, then you can take the exit that's a traditional exit for Scatters Canyon up onto the ridge. We're going to head left, downstream, and use Hailstorm Retreat as our exit. Stick around, we'll show you that canyon too. Well, another swim in the south branch of the Bungalbori, and Hailstorm Retreat Canyon shouldn't be too much further. Well, not long after that last swim, we've reached the scrubby gully that is Hailstorm Retreat Canyon, and we're going to start making our way up there. Well, after scrambling up a faint canyonist track from the Bungalbori, we've just passed through a shelter cave, and we've now reached a narrow corridor in Hailstorm Retreat Canyon. And there you have it, the infamous Think Thin tree of Hailstorm Retreat Canyon. It's going to be much easier to take your pack off, push it through, and then climb through yourself. Made it. Well, there you have it. Scatters Canyon exiting via Hailstorm Retreat. And how good was that canyon that we did as a side canyon to enter into Scatters? Every one of these canyons today has had some really lovely places within them. They are well worth doing. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, drop us a comment and consider subscribing to our channel. And just quietly, how good are these views at the end of the day? We'll see you in the next video.